Alright, YouTubers, welcome back to World of Warships with the Angry Nerd. And this is the, forgive my pronunciation, I'm only going to try it once, the Storozhevoi. It is the Soviet Tier 2 destroyer. Yeah, and I'm sure I murdered that name, but I'll get over it. Anyway, yeah, this thing is not all that great. Let's take a look at it. It has a surface detectability range of 5.8 kilometers. And let's jump up here to the torpedoes. And a torpedo range of only 3 kilometers. So, yeah, that's not so good. It has an air detectability range of 2.7. But unless you are teamed up with somebody who is in a much higher tier, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Maneuverability, maximum speed of 35 knots, has a turning circle radius of 490 meters, and a rudder shift time of 2.1. Air defense, 2 times 1, 7.62. For those torpedoes, although the range is really poor, it has 3 tube launchers, and that's pretty good. So when you do get close to somebody, or if you can get close to somebody, you can put out 9 fish in water. So that's pretty good. You can have a pretty wide spread. And you will need them because the maximum damage of the torpedoes is 6,167. So that's not all that great either. Artillery. It has 3 102 millimeter main batteries. But the turret traverse time is hideous. Survivability, 7,800 hit points. So, it's not all that great of a ship, really. It's really not all that good. Your guns are not that bad, but you can't keep them on target. If you turn in even just the slightest, it's enough to pull your guns off target. And with the torpedo range being so bad, you got to really get up and in the enemy's face to deliver a punch. But if you can catch a ship out on its own or so, you can zig and zag and get in close enough, you can really do some damage. Let's take a look and see how I have mine set up. At least for now, because I'm selling this thing. Okay, there's no upgrades to the main battery. I have the hull upgraded, and it went from 7,100 to 7,800. The torpedoes went, they were 3 kilometer range at 45 knots, and they went 3 kilometer range at 51 knots. So they're pretty quick, and you're that close. If you have good aim, you're probably going to hit something. There was no upgrade to the fire control system. It fires out to a range of 9.7 kilometers, and no upgrade to the engine. Now the upgrade that I put on it, I put on the main battery modification, minus 20% to the risk of magazine detonation, and minus 20% to the risk of the main battery becoming incapacitated, and minus 20% to the main battery repair time. I'm not really concerned about the repair time or the battery becoming incapacitated, because I didn't get to use them all that much. But I didn't want with as little health as there was, I didn't want the magazine to detonate and kill me. So that's why I chose that one. I do have damage control party 2, smoke generator 2, and engine boost 2, which just decreases the reload time for each one of those as my consumables. For my ship's captain, my first choice was the situational awareness, and then I went for secondary armament, not so much for the guns, but because it led me to the torpedo armament expertise, which is a minus 10% to the reloading time of your torpedoes. And since your torpedoes are your main weapon, I wanted to hit that first. Exterior. I'm doing nothing with the exterior of the ship. No camouflage, no flags, no nothing. It's just plain old Jane. So, yeah. As you can see, I have 8,598 ship XP, and that is including the replay that I'm getting ready to show you. I had some good devastating strikes with this thing, but you know, it's a really good ambush ship, but you know, whew, it was a struggle. You got to get in so close. But anyway, let's hop into that replay and see what we were able to accomplish with this Tier 2 Soviet destroyer. Okay, so the enemy team has a Chester, a Dresden, a couple of Chakumas, Eries, Hermelins, Orlands, and a couple of destroyers. So I'm going to go fight in the gap. I know it's what everybody does, and it's kind of a newbie move, but I enjoy it. I like getting up in that little close area and having a fight. So I've activated my speed boost, and we're going to head up there as quickly as we possibly can. One thing about this ship is the very, very short torpedo range. But if you can get in the gap, although there's not a huge room to maneuver, your torpedoes can reach most areas in the gap if you get like halfway up in there. Can't do it from out here where I am. Let me select up torpedoes. Now if you look at the mini-map, you can see the little white circle around. You see from this range, my torpedoes don't even go halfway. You have to be in the middle of the gap for your torpedoes to range to that far island. As soon as I get detected, I'm going to pop some smoke and alter my course. But I'm not going to look for anything specific unless they're real close. That's just had an enemy ship, and it's another one like mine. I'm just throwing out a spread, not aiming at anything in particular. But hopefully, you know, somebody will just come cruising through, but it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Okay, so maybe, meant to aim at him and I accidentally hit torpedoes. Let me get back to guns, and he's gone. Disappeared from sight. I cut back the other way. Dresden there in front. Chester over there behind the island. That's a Chakuma. Maybe I can get a shot off on him. Alright, got that ship there. Still looking. Oh! Alright, evasive maneuvers. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Okay, let's reevaluate the situation. Okay, at the end of the island over there, I have a Hermelin. So Dresden, Chikuma, and Erie over there. Chikuma over there, heading away from me. So, what is that? That's a Hermelin. This one over here is to my left, is closer. We're gonna head this way. Alright, we got a Hitachi in front of us that it seems to be taking all the attention right now. So that'll work good for me. Is that ship I was after still there? Yep, he's still there, right at the tip of the island. 4.6 kilometers away. He's facing this way. My torpedo range is 3. Smoke. See if we can sneak in on him. He's in range. He's coming around the island. Let's put one on the course and 2 closer to the island in case he tries to undercut them. Let's see. Oh, that first one did it. Nice. That's an Erie. I'd like to catch him coming around this side of the island. That would be nice. Okay, I've got him selected. This looks like it might work out good. Wait, hold on. What is that? That's a Dresden. I don't want to go between him and that island. He's got way too many guns. He's heading this way. Let's put a spread in. He's just at my torpedo range. Just throw a spread out there, but he's dying to gunfire. He's dead. Okay. Erie's the only thing we got left over here right this minute. And he's getting focus fired on, so I don't think I'm going to get a shot on him either. He's out. A Chikuma way over there, but we got a destroyer over here. It's like he's chasing down my friendly destroyer. Let's put a round out there and see if we can. Alright, we're going to head over this way. Got way too many ships that are going to be engaging that Chikuma. And so this is more likely that I can get some action over this way. We got something in the gap. What is that? It's a Chester. And he's firing at me. Start evasive maneuvers. Look and see what that destroyer is doing. Oh, those are missing. Oh, and there's an Orlan over there in the center too. 2 ships. I'm debating heading over there. I don't know what to do. I think the destroyer is more of a threat, but I'm going to put some fire on this guy. Is he sitting still? I think he's sitting still. Let's ease off of that a little bit. Here we go. Haha, Citadel. That's nice. You get citadeled by a destroyer. The guns are not bad if you can get them on target. Okay, he's turning around. Does he want a showdown? Let's do this. Alright, he's heading toward me. The gap is going to close. I'm going to go ahead and throw a spread and get out of his torpedo range. Oh! Shoot, I was not paying attention to that guy and I almost ran into him. Those look pretty. Are they going to be good? They are missing him. Dang it. Oh. That sucked. He ate that ship up. Okay, so he's got a smoke screen. We got a friendly Dresden coming in. I don't want to venture too close to that smoke screen right this minute. Not without knowing where he is. Oh, he's got some backup. He's got a Chikuma. There he is. We got him in the smoke screen there. Alright, I got one gun on him. Nice hit. Another hit. Ah! Man, if I could have had those rear gun turrets faced around there, I might could have got that kill. Alright, that's almost a full health Chikuma against a Dresden. Oh, and a Chester. They're going to focus fire on this Dresden. And he is not going to last long. And the Dresden's going to focus down the Chikuma. The Chester's going to finish off the Dresden. Alright, the Dresden's out. I'm heading for the closest ship, which is the Chikuma. He's in range. I got my side toward the Chester, which is not good. We're going to fire with this bank of torpedoes. Take that. And that. We're going to save this other last spread for the Chester. There you go. Okay, Chester. Oh, repair that. I need to keep the front of the ship facing toward the Chester, minimize the area that he has to shoot at. Take that, that, and turn the front back toward him again. Don't give him my broadside. Are those gonna get him? Yes! Okay, so that was a nice finish there. Up until then, I wasn't doing all that much. Okay, so we received 95,061 doubloons, 1,151 research, 58 ship. On the devastating strike, 4 gun hits, 8 torpedo hits, 3 ships destroyed, caused flooding 5 times, and 1 hit to the Citadel. Let's take a look at the team score. We came in first place with 767. Not too bad. Detailed report. Sunk a Chester, sunk a Hermelin, sunk a Chikuma, hit an Orlan twice, and that destroyer don't know how to pronounce the name of this destroyer. It's so bad. Anyway, yeah. So this is not the most pleasant destroyer. It is pretty quick, maneuvers pretty well, but that torpedo range will just torpedo you, basically. You have to get in so close. So I hope you enjoyed this World of Warships video with the Russian Tier 2 destroyer. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't, don't. Subscribe if you would. But as always, thanks for watching. Nerd out.